school.
Right. The Lionized Lions, the 17th of August, 1888. The first Morning Post brings us the following note. 17th of August, 1888. Dear friends, check today's Times. I think you will find something of interest. Confer with you later, Holmes.
What? Sorry.
Well then.
Wow.
It says taste is not open.
Just ringing.
Well then, says Wiggins. Let's head right away to the nearest newspaper stand. I'm anxious to find out what Mr. Holmes finds so odd in today's edition. We leave all together in the heat of the British summer. And that is it.
I don't like the summer.
What?
That's it.
So it's go to the Times.
Go to the Times.
Go to the
find out.
Go to the newspaper boy.
What?
And get a news.
Sorry.
I can't believe we didn't make any notes.
Hang on.
17th of August.
I shall read it again.
No. 17th of August, 1888. Head to the
Usually this
newspaper.
is like 2 pages long.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So
Check
what,
today's Times. I think you'll
Right.
find something of
So-
interest. Confer with you later.
right. So what we do then, right? Usually we're told about a murder.
So
or
the training
whatever.
wheels have been taken off.
Yeah.
So usually we hear about a murder. Okay.
I'm shit at silent witness things.
Usually,
news
we
is
hear,
doing good.
usually we hear about a murder.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we read the newspaper for the day
Mhm.
because it's got clues and stuff in it. And then we have to decide where we're going to go.
So this is more newspaper heavy than notes.
Well,
However, we are given a clue in the things called the Lionized Lions, and there is something about lions
Yeah,
in the top.
yeah.
So.
So normally there's like a case, and then we'll look through the paper for just the little clues, and we'll decide where we want to go. You can always go to everyone here, right? Then there is this entire book of people who you can go and talk to,
Oh
and
my
businesses,
God.
and
And
everything.
you can go.
Anywhere.
Wow.
And that's all corresponds to
the
somewhere
numbers in
here,
there.
and we read the entries in there.
Wow.
So we might say, oh, we should go and speak to Jasper Meeks, who's the head coroner at Bartholomew
Yeah.
Hospital.
Some parts.
Right, and we have to write down the location and we'll make
I will
notes.
Yeah,
confirm
yeah,
find
you
that.
later.
And every location that we go to at the end of the game, we choose when the game's ended.
Okay.
Right, we have to
So there's
answer.
nothing stopping us going to every single
The
person.
reason that we shouldn't do that
Yeah.
is because every location that we go to, past the number of locations that Holmes had to solve the case,
Yeah.
That
you
is-
lose points.
Ah.
So you can have negative score.
Oh god.
The perfect score
Oh,
is 100,
I'd probably
which is
note down that
exactly
it's
what
the heat of
Holmes
the
did,
British
and
summer,
we've
so
never
British
managed that.
What's the
summer.
closest? Like
I think we got 60 once
Wow.
or something, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
that's a 2-1.
Yeah.
That's a 2-1.
Now you can also there are also extra questions down the red herring route, which
There'll be
sometimes
another
earn you
mystery
points.
to
Do they
solve
minus
as well.
scores as well, red herrings?
No.
Ah,
In
okay.
fact, because that's like the flourishes that Sherlock gives.
Okay.
So Sherlock will do it in a bet. It will tell you exactly how you could have solved the case if you went to these 4 places
Yeah.
or 5,
Yeah.
just like Sherlock did.
Yeah.
Here's how you solve the case.
Wow.
And we the first time we did the case, we went to 27 people.
Yeah.
So
And we've slowly cut it
we
down.
can always go to these people.
Yeah.
Okay, and then each
Well,
case there might be like,
Yeah.
oh, we should go here or go whatever.
Yeah.
So for once, the newspaper is actually the introduction. So do you want to read the Lions murdered bit then?
Cool.
So
This might be this might be a massive.
this is really different. This one.
Yeah.
So it's a case of now
Ah,
someone noting in the book the things.
Yeah. So what we do is we take it in turns to be the lead investigator, and the
Like
lead,
in Whitechapel.
yes, and the lead investigator has the final say on where we go. So for instance, Nicola really wanted to speak to the tabloid society entry person. So on her turn, she was like, "We're going there," right? And then the next person the person who's just been the lead investigator makes notes. Okay, so that we can refer. The person who's about to be the lead investigator makes notes on that location. Whatever.
Right. So, do you want to jot this down from the newspaper?
Yeah, put that. Okay.
Lions murdered in Hyde Park.
Right. So Hyde Park.
2 lions, both male, were
that
found
could be
shot to death in Hyde Park in the early hours of this morning.
Right.
Neither the constable who discovered the macabre sight nor the inspectors of Scotland Yard admit to any clue as to the perpetrator or motive for this bizarre affair.
So 2 lions, male.
Murdered,
Did you say they were shot?
Was
Yes.
one of them called Cecil?
yes.
Oh no, forget it! Germany! Right, we're going to Germany!
You're
And
right.
the Russians are often very bad guys.
Right, we're going
Now,
to Germany.
there could be
more.
loads more in this
Yeah.
newspaper. So, normally we have a murder, and
Why
we're like,
don't-
you know,
Like, I'll go through the old papers
Yeah.
Because I like
Then often these are the old case papers.
You give me all
and
three?
They're all
You can
all
still
there.
use them.
And you can So why
Right,
don't you
that's
swap them? Why don't you swap seats with Jack, and Jack and Claire and Alec can look through the through this newspaper.
It's usually like Alec will read the one.
You're moving the
column.
priest. I have a lame leg.
Yeah. And by the way, this is double-sided.
Double-sided.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Sorry, what else did you want? Did you
So-
want spring rolls?
Start now. A
I'll
lot
share
of
some,
this
I
will
don't
be
want any.
utterly meaningless.
Because
But
I imagine
there could
these
be-
can apply to multiple.
But we don't know.
cases.
We don't. Sometimes stuff comes up.
For
Like-
example, I don't.
So
want
usually
to
like, we'll take a column, so if you want to read that one, and then
Yeah. So you read the middle one, Claire.
Do you want
Alec
one of
will
these
read this one.
and then we'll go.
May as well.
We usually
Yeah.
just shout anything out.
Right.
So
I know
really,
you don't
I'll
really
come
go
up
for
with
the
some.
old rags, but old rags came up in the second one.
yeah, they can do. I mean, at the moment, we're not looking for anything other than lions and guns.
There was an arms trade fair.
Now, these things could
Back
come
in
up much
March.
later. So if you see anything that you think could be remotely pertinent,
Mm-hmm.
make it. We'll say, and we'll make a note of that person.
Let's say arms fair back
I
in
want to stop
March.
recording while we're.
No, this is an important part
Oh,
actually,
okay.
because this
Totally
is
fine.
a part of the
The
game.
description that comes
What
up,
we got?
like the things you talk about at this
You know, in the
point.
beginning of that book, did it say something about communication?
He said, "I'll confer with you later."
Oh, okay, because.
So my
This
thinking
is
actually means that you actually have to go and talk to Holmes in this one.
No, because we're at Holmes's residence.
No, we're not. We're,
No,
we're at home.
We've
You
got
receive
the
a letter.
newspaper.
Oh,
they're
okay.
looking for
And it says
heirs
go-
of next of kin here,
Oh, okay.
and it says.
So the lions had some money.
Requested to communicate with the
All those money lines.
Well, when we say like lion.
Taxidermy.
Oh.
Oh!
No, it's worth noting.
Big
Big
game
game
or
or
small.
small.
See
Ooh.
Bilbo,
Yeah.
Underhill, Lord of the Rings reference.
Jot it down. Jot down the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big game or small game is battleships or Tillywicks.
Twilight Struggle or Twilight Squabble.
Just having that in there for the board game aficionados then.
As opposed to the wide group of people who'll be watching this.
The Sherlock fans? Because we're totally awesome at this.
Fanny Maria Totti.
I beg your pardon?
It's a great name. Fanny Maria Totti.
It's a new insult.
Sir, surely the time has come to grant home rule to Ireland. Let the Irish people have to underrule heavy paw of the British.
Lion.
That's a good one.
Could have been an Irish
It
league.
could be. Yeah. So
Like a state-
who's that from?
Durkan Topper.
Right. Make a note of that fucker.
Durkan Topper, that fucker.
We'll be there for you.
Where's that?
Irish national
So
leaders
it's supposed
here.
to be-
29 Brook Street, Dickon Topper.
Things about Irish nationals here
Really?
in the old paper.
Yeah. There's a lot here about giving home rule to Ireland because, like,
Right. So the Irish are going to be key to this, then, aren't they?
you would think so
Potentially.
because there's a talk about home rule there. There's home rule mentioned there. After you've got home rule there.
Mr. Gladstone has written back to a Mrs. J. Thompson of Woburn.
What is the relevance here, Ben?
It's about Irish nationalism.
Right. Are you okay? Well,
I did say that.
No, you didn't.
No,
Yes,
you
I did. I said there's something about
No.
Irish rule here, and then everyone just ignored me.
I think Durkan Topper took precedence.
British Lion.
You might want to write down Mrs. J. Thomas, potentially. She received a letter back from Mr. Gladstone about the Irish leaders.
Mrs. J. Thomas.
Mrs. J. Thomas.
This is looking like
Received letter from.
Received a reply from Mr. Gladstone. So I'd assume that's the Prime Minister.
Mallory Keenan speaks on home rule of the Irish Social Club.
So, what we'll do
No,
is
no,
what we'll do is we'll put all the names down, then we'll look for them in the book and
Mhm.
put their numbers where they are, so that when later we can go right. Who haven't we seen?
Surely as well, could that figure out a pattern on the map?
It can
I
sometimes.
mean, it depends.
The
It
difference
depends.
between like in the
Like in the
first fight.
foot, we had to. Yeah. Could the guy have made it from here to here in that
We were
amount
like,
of
no, he
time?
couldn't.
Right.
Yeah. Although it turned out he didn't do it anyway. But
Spoilers. This is going to be a real pain in the arse when we're on the fucking 10th case and we've got to read through 9 of the old newspapers. Alec, can we get a highlight? Should we just highlight the important bits?
no.
oh, what do I look at? Oh, hello.
Roy Slade is a lion tamer.
Oh.
Oh, definitely jot him down.
So Roy Slade, Wild African Extravaganza.
I bet they came from that.
I mean, no, it said they were shot in Hyde Park, so they could
No,
have
no,
been
no,
taken
no.
from
Doesn't
there.
mean they were shot in Hyde Park. They were found.
If we go
in
to the
Hyde
murder
Park.
But
scene,
isn't there a
I'm
zoo
sure.
in Hyde Park?
Maybe.
There is, yes.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody knows. The Tyburn tree. That's actually a place. That's really weird. That'll be important.
Oh, we didn't understand.
Very little that
I was just wondering where you are.
Oh, there's very little that jumps out, but I've got.
is something pouncing?
No.
I've got
It
feeling.
does say
I've got feeling if anything.
Red
is to do
Lion
with-
Square.
It doesn't say where it is.
Oh,
Oh, I know
no.
it does. Does Hengler's Circus.
Roy Slade, and it's saying O'Neill is the great lion tamer.
So, oh, sorry, it's Roy Slade's Extravaganza, but O'Neill, Mr. O'Neill is the
Lion tamer.
lion tamer, and it's in Hengler's Circus. Why is this twice? That's what I'm interested in. Why have we got Roy Slade?
Normally something's in twice because it's like a memo to someone, so it's to
Mm.
remember, like,
Well, no, no, so it might be that's the advert they put
yeah,
in.
because that's meant that's someone's advert, so the people who
No,
say
I'm
it,
just
Yeah.
interested in how that's.
What did it say it was? No.
Hengler's Circus.
Oh, yeah. Have we got any circuses in the back of that?
There would be a circus from last case
Ah,
with
yes.
the trapeze
Yeah.
artists.
that's that
I
paper.
think we're good.
If they're still here, of course.
Yeah.
That's that.
They may have moved on, being a circus.
We good this side?
This is like 6
Uh,
months after the fact. This is August, not.
The other case is like 2 years after this. So I think we
But it's
can
not
probably get rid of the
relevant.
news. Here it is. 2 years after the other ones. 3 years, some of them. So we won't need the old newspapers at that point, will we?
Might do.
3 years, man. That's
I
a
will
long-
constantly read to the old papers.
Oh, good.
You did history. I will constantly read.
Yes, I did history. I even
Are we
did
good?
modern bloody history.
There's
So.
nothing in there about the
No,
circus,
nothing at all.
Okay.
Yeah, for it.
Feel good.
Yeah, so this is a continuation of the other one.
Yes, that's fine.
Oh no, this is the new paper, I think.
Oh, Barry O'Neill, lion tamer for Roy Slade's Wild African Extravaganza, was injured yesterday as the show was being unloaded at the London docks. It is unfortunate the spectacle.
Closest thing is a
which
red
will
lion.
be Hengler's Circus
the dress.
will be opening
Oh.
tonight without one of the
Aha!
top
So Roy Slade isn't going to be there.
Mr. Slade assured us, however, that the show will be buzzing with excitement. So he was injured at the docks.
So
That's worth
Lions
mentioning.
could have been
Yeah.
injured at the docks and dragged to the fire.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. And I mean, at the beginning, there's just so many strands, and then it gets really sad when those strands dry up. It's happened every case. We had like an orgy of leads.
This
and
is
then-
really, I mean, it might not come up, but there's been a lot of dogs going missing.
Lions might have been eating the dogs.
I mean, you know, it's something. hey, I guessed the murderer.
This guy.
This guy guessed the murderer.
This is the guy.
Someone looking for land in Florida, 2 million acres of land.
Oh, this is all about the Church of England and home rule for Ireland.
Do we agree with this? Me being a reverend?
Oh, it is summer as well.
Yeah, I put May
That
so
could
that
Yeah,
was
be
that's why I
down
put it
also.
I put that
Yeah.
down, yeah.
Well, this picture is a fucking load of bullshit, because that's not a fucking lion. It's a fucking panther, and there's 3 of them.
Can we look at the map while we're doing this?
Oh, yeah.
How connected is Whitechapel to Hyde? Is Whitechapel anywhere
Well,
near?
it's not.
Whitechapel's not near Hyde Park, is it?
Hyde Park's over there.
Is Whitechapel?
Why?
I think what
Sorry, is it Whitehall or Whitechapel?
What are you looking for?
Look at this.
Oh my god,
St.
Jack the
George's Road,
Ripper shot
Suffolk.
the lions!
Oh, Suffolk's on the river, isn't it?
Jack the Ripper was really a lion.
Is Suffolk on the?
You can look in the directory.
How
You
can
might
I?
be able to find in the back of it tells you different things.
What time are we on, Jack?
Oh,
What the?
Yeah, how long?
Oh, we only get 25 minutes.
No,
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 it's
no,
10
no.
minutes.
10 minutes until why?
It's as
Then
in
he goes to
So
go
it was 20. So I said there's 25 minutes.
It's,
from
yeah,
when
there's
I
10
told you.
minutes left.
10,
Why?
15. Well, I might. This might be a good time to go.
right.
Um,
Home
Okay,
Rule
yeah.
publication.
Yeah.
There's a book called Home Rule.
A complete book just called Home Rule.
Yes, there is a book called Home Rule. This is what this is about. It is a reprint of the Times of articles and letters in continuation of a previous volume. Is now ready. Price £1. The publisher is the Times
So we've got-
Office, Printing House Square.
Right.
We've got an
So
appeal to
the
the public.
Times Office, Printing House Square.
Is
That's worth noting.
printing a book called Home Rule.
We have an appeal to the public. The investigator of Scotland Yard have appealed to the public for any information about recent disturbances in Whitechapel. We also have a mysterious death.
That's worth.
In
That could be the other thing.
where's it gone? Did it say where it is?
The printing book
Lying in
on-
Suffolk. I
The printing
think.
book is called Home Rule,
Isn't,
and it's the Times Office. So the paper are doing it.
where's the
Yeah.
printing press? Sorry, where does it say? What's
The
it called?
Times. It's the
What's it
Times.
called?
It'll say printers or like
Or
Newspaper.
Printers.
printers.
What's it?
It'll,
Ackerman?
no, the Times are doing it.
So it'll be the newspapers instead.
The
Times
Times are
newspapers.
publishing the book
Newspapers.
at Printing
Times.
House Square.
30 EC.
Oh right, so the guy going Suffolk was a sailor.
So it's on the dock.
Oh, because that continues.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the dot.
Yeah.
Well, he was a sailor. He wasn't
That's
necessarily killed on the dock.
13
He was a sailor.
There is also. Sorry, Ben. Oh, sorry.
2 women of ill fame and a man described as a labourer, but known to be the associate of bad characters, have been taken into custody.
There is also the Royal Italian Circus was in July, so that's last month.
Yeah, that's the guy that
Yeah, it's called the Royal Italian Circus. So that was here last month.
Yeah. Oh, that's EC.
So it's
EC
all of
30.
this.
It says 30
All of that.
EC.
And that.
No, that's
Oh,
South
that's
East.
Because it's the Times printers. Sorry, newspapers.
Well, the location isn't going to tell us much.
Times
I know.
30 EC.
What for?
No, it's
Newspaper.
we would look in here. For
Oh,
the
would
correlate.
you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
this is just the
There it
geography.
is.
This
There
is
it
just
is.
the geography. So we're off to Hyde Park. We're
Yeah.
not going to go and see Sherlock.
Can we go slow? I've got a limp. The Reverend has a cane.
Extra roll back.
95 northwest. Was that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so we're in Hyde Park.
I've had a curry for ages.
Hang on.
I've had a good curry for ages. I had one from Dill Shed, it's terrible.
Cool. Let's go.
Okay, we're coming through the south entrance of Hyde Park.
South?
Near the lake.
At the entrance.
Lake?
Ask for directions from a gardener busy mowing a patch of grass.
Let's kill him.
The park's warden's shed. You'll find it on the other side of the lake. At this time, he should still be there, but hurry, he'll no doubt start his round around the park soon.
Oh.
We hurriedly head to the place indicated and find the warden as he's closing his shed. Gentlemen, I can tell you that it shocked me. Those 2 dead lions early this morning. I've immediately alerted Scotland Yard. 5 or 6 agents came, witnessed the facts, and took the bodies of the 2 beasts as well as the cart and the horses.
What?
Okay.
So they were
there's a
delivered
cart
there.
and a horse.
They were delivered there by a cart and horse.
Hang on, but didn't they say that the lead investigator and there was only 1 policeman, not half a dozen?
I said all the people from Scotland Yard.
Oh,
So
did
the
it?
discovering
okay.
officer was surprised.
So 5 or 6 agents came, witnessed the facts, and took the bodies of the 2 beasts as well as the cart and the horses. Can you lead us to the exact spot where you found them? Of course, follow me. I'll lead you there, but we'll have to leave you alone to finish my rounds. We walk around at the warden's side, accompanying him in his round. After a dozen minutes of walking, he leaves us on the spot of his macabre discovery. There, it's about 100 yards from the path. Follow the tracks of the cart in the grass. You'll find it easily. So it's 100 yards from the path, and there's tracks in the grass.
So someone brought these
But that-
lions in and unveiled them in the park. Yeah.
Right.
The cart tracks, clearly visible in the middle of the otherwise spotless grass, aren't the only tracks we notice.
Ah.
In the moist earth, we clearly distinguish among the wheel tracks the traces of bare feet.
Bears were involved.
Not bears, bare feet. As we come closer to what we guess to be the crime scene, the grass is trampled all over, and in places we can see small dark brown spots that leave nothing to the imagination on both sides of the wheel tracks.
Oh. Small dark brown.
That's what
Dried
that's
blood.
the colour of dark dried blood.
Yeah. Wiggins can't help but quit. The gardener has his work cut out to give his place It's typical English charm.
Oh,
name.
Wiggins.
Oh, Wiggins,
Wiggins.
you can't.
And that is it.
That's it. Wow.
Bare feet suggests circus.
Yeah, circus, yeah, or a tamer.
The tamer's been injured or killed.
Oh.
Injured. What was
Well-
his name?
Roy.
No, that was the circus.
Oh, that was the circus.
Rory. It's in here.
It is.
Should we go and see Sherlock?
Yeah, we should, to get the case. Yeah.
O'Neill.
I strongly vote.
Because we said we couldn't find O'Neill in there, but there were 2 other O'Neills.
There are 2 O'Neills, yeah.
Because they could be relatives. We didn't write that down, but
I would strongly suggest we go and speak to Sherlock. I think we need the input.
It's your choice, though.
I know.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, normally we'd go to the murder scene first, but I think this is a bit of a different case. I think we've got to go and speak
Well,
to...
I'm almost tempted to go to Scotland Yard.
Yeah, could do.
straight off and see what
Like,
they
find
say.
out what their report is.
Yeah.
'Cause maybe they'll give us a different lead and they'll be like, what?
Because they took the
Yeah,
bodies, they took the bodies away,
Yeah,
haven't
the
they?
bodies and everything, so yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to write, Tom, while you're still eating?
Yes, please.
I think that, I think we go to Scotland Yard first, and then if there's nothing, then Sherlock.
That's your
Because
choice. Go to
Sher-
Sherlock, isn't it?
Yeah, because Sherlock is always about.
I know.
who?
Yeah.
We're
I
going
know,
to
yeah.
Scotland
Well,
Yard.
he has been in the past, but that's because we had the input. We
Yeah.
haven't had any input this time.
Scotland Yard. Where are we?
13 SW.
Okay.
Ah,
I
sorry.
was like,
I jumped
can't
past
find
it. I went past it. I was like, this is so thin. If that's all it is.
Yeah, so no, when you look at your entry and it's like a couple of lines, and you're like, oh crap! So,
You get to have another go at that point. If it's like a non-ending.
still costs us a location.
Oh no! What do you people want? Shouts Lestrade as we enter his office. Oh, you bastard!
He didn't want to drink, so he needed it.
Exactly, yeah. I thought I was going to have a nice, quiet day. There's nothing of importance going on. What Holmes Avenue work on now? Well, we're really not sure. We wanted to check out today's Times and see what we could find. We picked out a few things we would like to check out with you. The first article is, wait, God knows what that Holmes has been... God knows that Holmes has been of help to me in the past, and I don't mind helping him on a case now and then, but I don't have time to play these games. Please, Inspector. You know that Holmes wouldn't waste our time. He does have his own way of doing things, but they pay off. You said yourself you didn't have much to do today, so please, Inspector. Okay, Wiggins, okay. What is it you want to know? But remember, if you uncover anything, bring it to me. Of course, Inspector. First, there is the mysterious death in the southeast. Nothing mysterious about it. We have the culprits in custody at Old Bailey.
That was the guy that died.
Oh, the
in
docks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that the case is about lions.
Another
does it?
mysterious death.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the mysterious death of a sailor.
At Suffolk.
With the 2 women
Yeah.
and...
the labourer of ill repute.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's not the guy who got injured at the docks.
we got him in quick.
Right, so
Yeah.
there's lots of cases here. We don't even really know what it is.
Yeah.
They could all be linked.
The victim's body was taken to Bart's. What about the murder of the lions? Those damn lions. Got me up at 5 o'clock this morning. You would think they're the Queen's bloody pets for all the commotion they caused. In any case, we found a wagon with 2 lions shot a number of times, one lion on top of the other.
Another time.
One lion on top of the other.
Ah, the stouty cad.
There were also footprints in the damp grass that indicate 2 people have been at the scene.
A number of times.
Don't tell me to well done, you uppity tart.
Two sets of footprints.
Yeah, there was 2 sets of footprints in the damp grass that indicate 2 people that have been on the scene, one with boots and one barefooted.
Didn't mention boots before.
Well,
No,
no,
we couldn't. We wouldn't be able to tell, would we?
yeah, we noticed the
So there were 2 people involved.
Yeah.
Or one person who walked there in their boots and walked back barefoot.
The one with
Or 4 people with 1 leg each.
no. The one with the boots entered on the wagon. The barefooted man entered the path on foot from the north and exited out the south ride.
Interesting.
So boots on wagon.
Barefoot came from the north and
Okay.
exited via
The north does have a marked tree.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Um,
meta, but...
Hang on. So we came through the south, and we noticed the bare feet tracks
by
Leading
the
in.
car.
leading in on the south, and the
No,
boots came
just
in.
by the car.
Yeah, we just know. We
saw the bare feet because this is the way the cart came.
Yeah.
And then when they left, the booted fellow, we don't know where he went, but the barefooted fellow walked to the north. So we hadn't seen those tracks.
So other way. The barefooted guy came from the north.
And exited via the south.
Oh, okay then.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah, all we saw was some bare footprints. We didn't see any. We didn't notice the way they were. The empty wagon was driven to the central carriage stables, largely so the horses could be cared for. That's all there is to tell. So you have
So it's taken to.
The stables in the park, or the central.
central carriage stables.
Oh, sorry, I thought you
Might
meant
be an actual place.
an actual place.
Yeah,
will be an actual
actual
place. Ah,
central
okay.
carriage stables. Largely so the horses could be cared for. That's all there is to tell. So you have no motive for the murders. Now, where were
Because we might
the
be able to go and get more information, from the coach house.
where were the lions taken? You've got to be kidding! I have no idea where those lions were sent. I have better things to do with my time. Good day.
Is there a vet in here or?
There is.
Is there?
I think vets are in there as well.
I bet they've been sent to the taxidermist.
Yes. To be.
I think vets are in
Yeah.
there as well.
But they're not going to have been sent to the vets.
No.
They're a
No.
bit past, a bit past best.
Is it medical?
Maybe we should go and speak to Jasper.
Jasper Meeks. I thought, don't you want to go to Sherlock?
Sherlock.
I don't know that it bothers me that he won't have gone to see himself. That's the most upsetting thing about it. Why don't we go and see Jasper Meeks? Maybe he's got the lions.
Who's that for me?
No. The criminologist.
No,
the
the mall guy, Bart.
No.
No,
No,
the
he-
taxidermist will have them, I bet.
No, the
Central carriage
morgue guy will have
stables.
the dead body.
Exactly, so it won't be wasted, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Like, that's the other case of interest in the newspaper,
Carriage
it seems.
stables is in here at 5WC.
Well, I want to go and speak to Jasper.
So where's just Ebro?
38 EC. He's never wasted our
Do you want me to
time.
read it and you write?
Okay.
I don't want to read it, yeah.
38 EC.
Yes, please.
Which space last one?
Meeks. M-E-E-K.
S.
And he's you said 30.
8.
EC, that's alright.
He's never steered us wrong, old Jasper. That's the first time we've ever been to Scotland Yard.
No, we don't do it the first one. And they told us nothing.
Yeah, we did get. I thought we did go in the first one.
Alright. At Bart's, so Jasper Meeks receives us in. Oh, he receives us in his office. That's just a really weird way to split office.
Receives his office.
In
Oh, hello.
his opal.
Yes, I heard about the lions, of course, but they would hardly be sent here. Most likely, they'd be sent. Where would they be sent? I have no idea.
God damn it!
To
Taxidermy.
Bilbo Underhill, the
They
taxidermist.
must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking for big game and small games.
Yeah. What about the man who was found dead near St George's Road? Oh, yes, he was brought here. Stephen Dirk was his name.
He was sent to the taxidermist.
I want my grandmaster.
Stephen Dirk. Yeah.
Stephen Dirk was his name. The newspapers mentioned the cause of his death as drugs of some sort. Oh, the
Oh,
newspaper
ooh.
mentioned his... No, yeah, sorry, that's us saying that. The newspapers mentioned the cause of his death as
Stephen
drugs.
Dirk is in
of
here,
some
by the
sort.
way, as well. So.
Let's go and see him.
No, but it's his family.
I know.
Yes, that is correct, or at least that is what I believe. Do you know what drug? No, it affected the respiratory system. His lips and fingernails were quite blue.
That'll be the taste.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This is a weird pickle.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about what's in your curry. really is a strange one.
Fingernails
This
was
is by
quite
far
blue,
the strangest one.
but his eyes had a distinct yellow tint, and I'm afraid I've never seen that before. Something
Apart from
rather,
on the cover of the book.
something rather exotic, I should imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
Eyes had a distinct.
Right,
Yeah,
exotic.
Skin.
Lions. Sailor.
Maybe he was tested on or something like that, or
So-
like he accidentally drank it, or
Where the lions were shipped in on the same boat.
maybe.
Oh, this is really irritating. Do we even know if the lions belong to the zoo?
No.
No, we know so little.
They've got to be part of the circus.
We know nothing about lions.
This is awful.
So
We do.
Stephen Durr, you said that he was in the book.
It's on that page.
Yeah.
What's your call then?
Hold on. Where's Durr? Stephen,
Bloody-
11 essays.
I'm bloody floundering.
I say we go to the circus and find out if it was their lion.
Like, circus or taxidermy.
But we
Yeah.
What
Should
should
we
we
go
go
to-
and see if it was their lions? I
Or
mean,
should we go to Bob Underhill because he's a taxidermist?
well,
I'm going to go to Bob Underhill.
Right,
Fair enough.
so,
there's the. That's not going to tell you.
I'm just waiting.
Oh, right.
uh,
Here you are, Claire.
Bilbo
Have your
Underhill.
taste.
Where, sorry?
Bilbo Underhill.
Yes.
48 SW.
I cannot believe that we're going to talk to somebody called Bilbo Underhill.
48 SW.
Is it a big one? Wait for Joe.
Hello.
48.
Oh, Jack, you smashed that. Jesus.
What? Recurring?
Yeah, you just finished.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was starving.
Wow.
We enter Bilbo Underhill's taxidermy shop. And I die. And duck under the stuffed pink flamingo, which appears quite incongruous and awkward, hanging from the rafters of his cluttered London shop. Wherever we turn, we run into lifelike animals staring at us. Cats, dogs, birds, an alligator, and a duck-billed platypus. Yes, may I help you? We jump as a short, round-faced, balding man with spectacles suddenly comes to life. Mr. Underhill? Yes, I am Bilbo Underhill. Would you like to have something stuffed? Well,
There are so many.
one of them was like, we shall bang him! I mean, hang him! Well, actually, we're trying to find a couple of lions which were killed in Hyde Park last night. Or fast night, according to this. We thought they might be here.
Typo.
So they are, my good friend. Old Sherman told me about them.
Who's Sherman?
I thought they were quite fine specimens. Would you like to see them? Yes, we would. We discovered that the lions have been shot several times in the head and chest with medium caliber bullets.
Several
So shot
times.
in head and chest.
Like someone's done it in reaction to something.
Or it's either reaction or venom.
Yeah, or anger.
After looking them over for many minutes, we are amazed at how little we know about dead lions that might give us a clue about these.
Yeah, the Reverend throws up his mouth a little bit.
Thank you, Mr. Underhill. We'll be in touch, perhaps.
Oh my
So I know
god.
they were shot in the head and the chest by
Multiple times by medium caliber.
At least we know where they are
And
now.
Sherman,
Yeah.
did you say?
They're not missing lions.
Yeah, Sherman.
Well, Jack, it's your call where we are on this fucking God knows
Goose
what we're
chase.
doing. This
Wild
is the,
lion chase.
This is the weirdest case.
We
This
don't
is
know
where
what we're after though.
this is
I
why-
know.
That's
That's
why
what I mean.
Sherlock goes to Sherlock. He goes,
There's
"You're
a-
very late."
There's still the mysterious death.
There's
now we've got
only
some lions
one
shot.
Sherman.
Where's Sherman at?
Where's Sherman at?
Is he old Sherman?
Elton. There's a Sherman surname
It'll just be a
called
police officer.
6EC.
I don't think it matters why this bloke took him to the taxidermist, does it?
No.
No.
I think.
But it's not noted
But
down.
we've now found the
Oh,
lion.
no, no, to
Yeah,
down,
yeah, I've
but-
been noting.
I mean,
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
do you want to go to Sherlock?
Where's
Well,
6EC?
no.
I don't know.
But
My-
who's done the taxidermist?
Why don't we go to the docks?
No, my advice would be to follow up with the
Circus.
mysterious murder.
So go to the docks.
No, go to Old Bailey where the criminals are.
Oh,
Where is
yeah,
the
good
belt?
idea.
Where's the
Yeah,
belt?
yeah, yeah.
Where is?
Yeah.
I just want to know where East Central is.
Or we could go and speak to that guy's family.
East Central. Thank you, man. I can
This
see.
is very weird.
Why?
It's such a good case, like all the others have signed up for this being summoned there, and him like rattling off or something. And it's always like, hey, just look in the paper. Go.
See if you can find something.
Great, great shot.
I love that. Yeah. What am I looking for?
What is at these addresses around 6EC? That's what I want to know. Yeah.
Why? Who there?
6EC is the Sherman.
Oh.
But I want to know what is around here that could cause.
Well, the docks is there.
Doc's around there.
Yeah, I want specifics.
I don't think we've got any other.
I don't think Sherman will have much.
No. I just want to know if there's any.
The Times office is up there.
Oh, they're the
Yeah,
people who did.
The Times
down
office
there,
is down way down here.
And then have you had any Irish hints yet?
No,
No.
we haven't.
No. I think that's something they'll build later on.
Yeah.
We'll go to the docks and we'll find some Irishmen or something. And
Wait.
No, I mean build like late for a later case.
Oh.
Why would somebody want to kill these lions as a symbol? I mean,
I think it's got something gone wrong.
I think it might have been. It could be if it is to do with the circus. It could be animal rights activists.
I don't think there was very much of that though in that period, was there?
And then why shoot them?
No, but
No, I don't think claiming's the animal rights.
You'll be happier in death.
You're really mistreating these lions.
taking them out of the circus. But
I
This
say
is where it's actually none of these cases.
Probably.
I say go to Old Bailey. To talk to see visitors, people.
I think that's probably a pretty good idea.
Is it white? The white.
They're roads.
No. The colours mean there's obviously their
No,
buildings.
no,
It's
no.
really-
It's a big building.
So these 81 and 82 could be a building or it could be a place of residence.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh god.
I see what I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
Right, where do you want to go, man?
what's the Old Bailey?
It's the court.
It's where they've
criminals.
captured the criminal of the mysterious death
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
man who.
Two women and a man.
The suspect.
The suspects, yeah.
Not necessarily the doers.
Lestrade said criminal.
Aye, but
Yeah.
Lestrade's an idiot.
Lestrade's a twat.
No, we can't trust anything he
Yes,
says.
if there's something we've learned, it's the police usually aren't very good.
Fight the power.
Old Bailey?
Have a look on the back of the book.
Sherlock
on the back of the
actually
rule
says
book,
in
Jack,
some of
because
them-
they're the other places you can go. Look, here it is. Here's the rule book.
The thing that Sherlock says is that you go to see Scotland Yard to rule out the obvious.
Yeah.
That's one of his things. There.
Or we go to Sherlock?
We could go to Sherlock.
We could go to the central carriage stables to see who potentially took, if they recognise.
Maybe someone's come
if
to
they
reclaim
saw.
the carriage.
Well, they've taken the horse. Oh, come on, man. I mean, that would be.
But it could be they could give.
There are some
but they
dunderheads in
could
this.
give a description of the people who took the.
No, but they don't know that.
No. What they've got the horses,
Mm.
and that's
Carriage.
it.
Well,
And the
police
garage,
have-
so
the police have sent the carriage
It's
there.
possible.
So we
to
can
be
look. We can look for evidence.
The police sent them there.
Yeah.
Oh, then no.
Yeah, but we can look for evidence
No.
in the carriage. I might go there on my turn. But
Yeah, but I mean that would be some pretty obvious.
I like the name of. I like Porky Shinwell. It's a great name.
Porky Shinwell.
Porky Shinwell.
Come now, Mr. Shinwell. You've always been a porky.
Are you ready to sing your song when we go to Porky Shinwell? Alec has a song.
Oh, what was it? Porky
So it's
Shinwell.
so it's either. The Irish thing I'm not really sure on anymore.
No.
It's
No,
an Irish
no.
social club.
No, I think the
Either
Irish
the
thing will come up in a
circus.
later case.
Not
Circus
Like,
is
it's,
not-
it's
We've
an
got the
Really?
circus, we've got the docks.
Yeah.
Old Bailey. I'll agree with that.
Old Bailey?
Right, so look at the reference thing next to the one that says the Old Bailey.
It's up here. I think it's a guy who's there. I think it's 36 EC. Or it's very close to Scotland Yard. I know that.
Old Bailey Tribunal, 36
Yeah.
seats.
Right,
Right, so now look in this book.
For Edward Hall. Old
No,
Bailey.
and
No,
go,
36 EC.
look for 36 EC.
So, yeah.
No, 36 EC.
And try not
Yeah.
to read anything else.
And try not to read anything else. Yeah. Keep it away.
36 Southwest. W Central. Oh God.
Don't look at that page.
No.
Although the
36
illustrations can be
EC.
misleading.
Okay.
Read.
I'll wait for Tom to get back.
That's okay, I can hear from the kitchen.
At the criminal. At the criminal court, Old Bailey. That's a really weird way of.
Yeah,
Doing
it's
that.
so
Yeah,
weird.
at the criminal court, Old Bailey.
Edward Hall gives us the facts of the case of the mysterious death. The victim, Stephen Durr, was seen in the company of Sylvia Carpenter, Marcy Edwards,
Sylvia.
Sylvia
Carpenter,
And Marcy Edwards. I bet
Marcy Edwards,
these, I bet these are strong.
Marcy Edwards, and Collier Eddy at the Red Boar Inn. Now, it didn't mention a third person.
It said 2 women and a guy.
two women and a labourer who is known to have dodgy connections.
Or was it Collier?
Collier Eddie. So,
Yeah.
Collier, and then Eddie with an extra D.
Where were they?
At the Red Boar Inn. Sorry, man.
Red Boar Inn.
Dirk's body was found several blocks away, only 20 minutes after the 4 of them left the Red Boar together.
The Red Boar Inn, by the way, is at 34 SE.
So they found the body 20 minutes after they left.
Yep.
That's something.
Several blocks away from the Red Boar
By the
Inn.
river.
There it is.
It was a simple matter for the police to identify the other 3 and apprehend them. Now, did it mention apprehending them all?
Yes.
Okay. Hall arranges an interview with each.
Oh, okay.
I get to do a brilliant Cockney lady accent.
Oh, you bloody bastard!
Sylvia Carpenter is a petite woman. I can't read.
She's petite woman.
barely 20 years old and very vibrant.
Vivacious.
The ravages of her illicit profession have not yet begun to take their toll.
So she's a strong bit.
Wow.
He just dropped dead! He did! I've done nothing to him, I swear!
Well, then he should ask for his money back.
Jesus, this one's long.
Yeah.
Did you?
Jesus, this one's long, I told him! That's what they all like!
So
Did
he dropped dead.
Did you know the man?
I've been underlining names in green. That's what we're doing.
Did you know the man?
Never seen him before! Marcy and me was resting dark. When the first one fellow comes up to us and offers to buy us a pint.
They're drinking pints. They're not allowed.
Who offered to buy him a drink?
First man.
When the first one.
Collie, he says his name is.
Oh. So Eddie Bourne, Collier Eddie Bourne drink.
Collier.
No.
Collier Eddie offered to buy the first drink.
Collie, he says his name is. I've seen him around, but I don't know him. We were sitting there discussing this and that, and he took a fancy to me. The other fella, the sailor, comes up and says he'd like to join us. Us being 2 women to 1 man and the man Sherlock.
Amazing. She goes on to tell us that the 4 of them decided they would make a party of it back at Marcy's place. So they were on their way to Marcy's. They left the Red Boar, and on the way, Stephen Dirk, who seemed very drunk, suddenly had trouble catching his breath. He gasped and fell over.
Somebody spiked his drink.
No, I think you. Collie leaned over and said he was dead.
Yeah, he said he was dead.
I didn't know what to do, so I run. I didn't know what dead
You
was.
didn't notify the authorities.
No.
She says, surprised that we should suggest it. Our next visit is with Marcy Edwards. She is the total opposite
dead.
of Sylvia. Cold and hard. She is a woman of the world who is more than a little weary of it. Copper's got the wrong person, but that ain't unusual, is it? Her description of the events is essentially the same as Sylvia's. Sylvia's had her man in her feet. I didn't know nothing, so I bet down and took what was mine. She robbed him? The exact amount, no more. Collie took the rest. The earring too.
Oh my goodness, hang on a second. She took money off her corpse.
And then
And the earring.
Although this just suggests she's telling us the truth.
She wouldn't say this if she was.
Collier Eddie is in fact a short man. But his
Collier took an earring.
Yep. Collier Eddie is in fact a short man, but his broad shoulders and muscular arms give
Oh.
the impression that he is much larger.
Collier, short,
Short.
but powerful.
He could be connected to the circus.
Elbow was
Have you
short.
ever been in the circus?
Yes.
Yeah, you look like a freak.
Short and strong. Could be a strongman.
Strong one.
Oil circus, we're going to say short and strong.
You could build a good bridge.
Are you Irish, sir?
I was out for a little fun, is all. I'd never seen the bloke before and I had no cause to harm him.
Sad music.
But he seemed to think his money and gold earring were cause enough. I took the opportunity as it came as all, but I didn't murder him for it. So, potentially, one of them is lying.
No, he dropped dead, I guess.
No, potentially in terms of the murder.
Oh,
Like Claire said, it
just
could have been a
the-
spiked drink. One of them was potentially lying.
It's very unusual that somebody would poison somebody in the Red Boar Inn with a poison that's so rare.
Slow acting.
Well, and rare
Yeah.
that Jasper Meeks
Doesn't
wouldn't be
know.
able to eat. You know, like he's an expert, isn't he?
I
So-
reckon that it was like a slow acting thing, and
He put the poison in the ice cubes.
he'd ingested it while on the boat, and then he just like
we should go to the Red Boar Inn.
Well, I was going to say the docks next.
Well, I think go to the scene of the crime.
he died
We're
blocks
we're
blocks
following-
away
yeah.
from the Red
Yes,
Bull.
but
Following
let's
the
see
scene
how
backwards,
much
following the
their
scene backwards.
description of the events.
Oh, maybe it's like, yeah, this guy came in and punched him with a lion.
And then a lion walks into the bar, shoots him close range.
I still think we should go to the circus as well.
It's your call.
Do you
Um,
want to?
You can do
No,
it if
you
you
can
want.
write. You can keep writing.
What did we say?
It was the Red Boar Inn was following back.
All
The
the
docks.
circus.
The docks.
I mean, all the circus. We don't know where these fucking lions come from.
Where's the Red Bull Inn?
I can't believe that the lions
Where's the
in
Red
the
Bull Inn?
circus would be like a magnificent specimen. You know what I mean?
Really?
Why did
In Victorian times,
Yeah?
they'd be like, "Oh my god, it's a fucking lion! What the fuck? It's a cat! A massive cat!"
Well, I
Well,
think
look
those
for the
lions
Red-
might have been shipped in on the dock.
We found the Red Bull. We noticed it down there.
The Red Bull!
Where is it?
Where is it?
Forgive me.
So,
34 SE, if you will fancy it, Claire.
34.
What are we on?
SC.
We're on 6.
Yeah.
and he died a couple blocks away.
So it could have been anywhere.
Yeah, so maybe we'll actually get the crimes, maybe we'll get the murder scene as part and parcel.
At the Red Bull Inn, the barkeep identifies Stefan Dirk as a former ship's captain
Oh.
Ooh!
with Aberdeen Navigation
Whoa,
Company.
oh, companies! Last time we did not go to the company, and
And that would have sealed it for Tom.
Aberdeen. What?
They're the people from the last case.
Aberdeen Navigation
It's their company.
Aberdeen Navigation
Do you want the name of it?
Company.
Company.
And he was the ship's captain.
Ooh!
Oh, he was a captain!
Right then, those Dirk.
He was as big as a ship!
He was beached.
He never sank.
He was beached a few months back and feeling mean about it. But then last night he shows up here.
And angry, but then showed up tonight.
But then last night he shows up here all smiles. He said he was going to get a new ship.
Oh!
The Fair Wind, a friend of his,
Oh,
is another captain.
Huh.
Right. Okay, there's a name as well.
Oh.
New
So
ship,
New
the fair
ship.
wind.
the Fair Wind.
Do you want the number of
Okay.
Aberdeen names?
No, no, yeah. A
Friend.
friend of his, another captain, Wally Sharp.
Captain. What was getting him a ship?
Yeah.
What was
Wally
getting him a
Sharp.
ship he was?
It says met him at the bar. So
Wally. Who?
Wally Sharp met him at that.
At the Red Bull.
Yeah.
Is his second name Sharp?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's quite soft.
He's a good shot.
So Wally Sharp met him at the
He's
bar,
here.
and they takes a lot together. Sharp left,
Drank a lot.
And-
he lives 2 blocks
He only
away.
lives 3
and
doors.
Dirk sees Sylvia and Marcy sitting with Collier Eddie. He went over to them, staggered over actually.
Oh!
Yeah, so he was drunk.
He's already
Wow!
Oh, wow.
Or
Poison.
was he already poisoned? Then
Staggered over
Dirk
actually.
went over to women.
Although he had had only a couple of drinks. by
Caps! Oh, ready! Boys out!
Well, you wouldn't be able to
then. I've
tell.
seen him put a good bit away at other times and never show a sign.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Wally's house
He's
is
sick.
2
there.
blocks away.
he sits down and they get all friendly like.
Oh.
Then they left. Are the ladies here often? Ladies? Yeah, they're here quite a bit. And Collier Eddie, is he a regular? Oh, he stops by now and again. In the company of Sylvia Carpenter and Marcy Edwards. It's the first time I've ever seen them together.
Okay.
So,
I think it's just
Collier is.
Right, so he's a first
Okay,
timer.
so Sharp,
Wally.
Wallace Sharp is 32 SE.
Which is.
Well,
three
he is
doors
now.
down.
He has now become prime
Have you got that down?
beef.
32 SE for Wallace.
Wally.
Wally Sharp is at 32 SE.
I love that your writing became more
Erratic.
Yeah.
And
I'm
the
excited.
Aberdeen Navigation Company
Yeah.
is 26 EC.
To the other side of the river.
So maybe we should have gone to the dock.
Part of me
Oh
wants
no,
to the
we'll
docks,
go
but
to the navigation.
And 26
Oh, dude, we got to go and
EC
speak to Wally, man.
you
He's
reckon,
prime
Wally?
suspect.
Where's 26 EC?
Dude, he was the person.
That was in
Who
Norway.
else has poisoned him?
No, it's true.
So you've got.
It's
So,
true.
okay. Let me just. Red ball.
I want to write down. Thanks.
Why is that then?
Because you're like a sloppy.
And have you ever seen a web?
Go on, Jack. What
Because they're elegant, beautiful things.
You've got red ball right there.
Yeah.
Wally Sharp's 3 doors down. Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Quite close.
That is quite close. Wally is the prime suspect.
Yeah.
He.
At the moment.
Yes, but
I want to go to the docks though, just because
it's your choice.
the lions guy was killed at the docks. Those lions have been killed.
There's something going on in the docks.
Yeah.
Right, are we sure it's the
And-
London docks? That he was
Yes.
killed at?
Yes.
There's something happening in here.
Yes.
And
It's
The
London.
lions are feeling
Yeah,
quite
you're going there,
queer.
London
what
docks.
number is it?
We did write it down.
I said stop.
94E.
Right
there.
sound.
The London docks are there.
You don't expect the docks to be on the
So is it
seaside,
not
do
in the
you?
book?
I said the docks are there.
As in, it's the fact that it's in that
94
corner.
They're not next to the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a dry dock.
Was it just 94E?
EC.
This is E.
Hang on, I'm looking here.
Goodness gracious.
It's not there.
Fire.
I'm sure it's 94, you say.
Docks. London Docks 94E.
Yeah.
Oh, it was SE then, but...
No harm. No foul.
No.
Master.
No, not there.
Yay, no docks.
So it doesn't count as a.
I mean,
Well, no,
your
it's not.
choice. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't count.
Yeah, get rid of it. I know.
Well, just no. Don't cross it all out so that we. Oh my god! My one instruction: don't cross it all
Should we just
out.
put a line through it?
No docks.
Okay, well, let's go to... Where's Wally live?
Trying to solve a
Wally
crime.
lives is.
Well, I wrote it down.
Yeah, Ben, where's Wally live?
Where's Wally?
32 SE.
You could read Spider.
32 SE.
I can read
Here we
the
go then.
numbers.
Here we go, Ben.
Captain Wallace Sharp's home is cluttered with objects...
Wait. 32 SE. And it's Wally Sharp's
Yep.
house.
Wallace.
To his enemies.
Captain Wallace Sharp's home is cluttered with objects indicative of his many South Sea voyages.
South
London?
Seas.
Oh,
is-
poisons.
South Seas, India.
South Sea is just...
Africa.
Yeah. Most disturbing of all is a shrunken head which dangles from a piece of carved and painted wood. Which doctor? Which doctor gave me that? Which doctor? He states proudly, Captain Sharp, did you know Stephen Dirk well? Hardly at all, really. Fact is, we didn't get on too well.
Oh.
He was caught dipping into the till, you might say. at
Who was the
Aberdeen-
original guy, sorry?
Steve
Dirk.
and Dirk.
Yes.
They didn't get on, and Dirk was caught dipping his hand in the till.
Yeah, Stephen with a PH.
Yeah.
Stefan.
PhD.
Hardly at all, really. Fact is, we didn't get on too well. He was caught dipping into the till, you might say, at Aberdeen, and Aberdeen's fired him. Haven't seen him at all since, that is, until I ran into him at the Red Bull. You had a drink with him then? Yes, that's right. Did he say anything to you about getting a new ship? Not a word.
What
I
the
wouldn't-
fuck?
I wouldn't have believed him if he had. There was no possibility of Aberdeen's taking him on again. I thought he was down on his luck, and I stood him a drink, then I left.
What the frick?
That's it.
So, what's the barkeep talking about then?
Or
So
you
where's Dirk?
No, because Dirk said to the barkeep...
That's what I mean, man.
Yeah.
Where's Dirk getting this from, man?
Yeah, so maybe he's trying to look big or something.
Yeah.
No, but he said that he'd been down on his luck and sad,
Yeah.
and then tonight he was happy.
So something's happened tonight.
Yeah.
So someone's made a deal with
Right,
him.
he doesn't
Yeah.
believe that Aberdeen navigation would give him anything, so I don't think we go. Well, maybe we do.
I think Aberdeen is the place to go.
Yeah.
I want to know the circumstances of his.
Is this because you missed it out last time, so you really want to go there?
Also, it's our best lead. What's our other lead?
Sherlock.
Oh, piss on
The
Sherlock.
circus.
You were really
What?
on
The
Sherlock.
circus.
You can wait till your fucking turn
Oh,
for
well.
that dead end, Claire.
Alright then.
No, I'm sure it will be
Right,
there.
guys.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure
we
it
are-
will.
We are going to
Well, we
Aberdeen.
don't know.
Yeah.
We don't-
Yes,
Aberdeen
we are.
navigation
Stephen
company.
Duck, yes,
What's
he,
the thing?
yes, he was here drinking
it
poison all
is-
night.
Yeah.
Says the circus.
26
EC.
26 EC.
We are the Poison Circus.
Aberdeen
26
Navies,
EC.
26 EC.
Oh, fuck. Right then. There is a notice on the board at the Aberdeen Shipping Company. Fair wind, : experienced seaman needed. 2-year voyage, apply within. When we ask about Stephen Dirk, we are told
2 years voyage. Notice on the board. Fair wind ship. 2 years service. Apply within. Is that it?
Yeah, and anyone a seaman. So, when we ask about Stephen Dirk, we are told to see Mr. Byers Eason.
Apply-
How do you say it? as well?
Byerseason, and are directed to his office. Eason is a thin man, so we've already met him,
Yeah, okay.
in his mid-40s. His manner is brisk and businesslike. Stephen Dirk was a thief. I detected irregularities in his paperwork, investigated, and found that he was carrying unassigned cargo for his own profit.
Unassigned cargo.
Lions!
Unassigned cargo.
He was promptly let go. Any chance he would be rehired? None whatsoever.
Unassigned cargo.
So, but the fair
Wait,
wind...
didn't he say that
is
his
an
ship
Aberdeen.
is going to be the one that he was getting on?
Yeah, the fair wind.
He said, "My new ship, the Fair Wind."
Yeah.
To the back.
Does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in the papers about cargo and shipping?
I don't think so.
I didn't read the
I reckon we go to the circus because I think the circus. I think the lion tamer was injured by the 2 lions that someone
The
brought
unassigned cargo.
in. Well, someone's brought these lions in.
And they're wild.
Yeah, and,
Right.
and he's just expected them to be his normal.
Yeah,
size
So,
lions.
so the lion
I'll
tamer
take
could have
your
been
I'll
working
take
with
your
Dirk.
circus.
No. The lion tamer's just been caught
Where
in
was the circus?
an accident.
Hangers.
Why would someone shoot the
lions.
lions?
Because they've gone mad.
Oh, yeah, but come on.
It's some
Hangers.
frenzied shooting.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no, no,
well
no.
then why dump them in Hyde Park?
Yeah.
There's a perfectly good river.
Oh, sorry, 47.
Maybe.
Ben,
They did
are you...
47
Is it the
WC.
circus you want to go to?
47 WC.
Is it the... Is it, there you
There
go.
isn't.
the Hangers of Circus?
Is it where you want to go?
Why?
47.
You know what I mean? Taking them
Yeah,
to Hyde Park is a
yeah.
weird thing to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Go on.
47 WC.
Yeah, because if you take them to
I'll
Just
check
don't
it.
know
I'll
it.
check
Take
it.
them-
Maybe.
Lights on, yeah.
No, maybe they didn't. Maybe the person who did go there didn't intend to dump them there, and then the
could have
person with the
been-
bare feet
Yeah.
did something
But why were they carting around 2 dead lions?
because they're trying to get rid of them.
We just put them anywhere.
Where are you going to put lions?
You just leave them dead on the street. Who gives a shit?
Especially, yeah, early in the morning, just dump them somewhere.
Who's... Yeah.
Don't focus. I know it's odd, but to say, but I don't think the focus needs to be on the lion so much.
No, I agree,
What was it?
but they're the
47,
wrinkle. They're,
47
you know,
WC.
and it is like unspecified cargo.
Oh, big one.
Ah, here we go. So
Fucking
Thank
circus.
you.
Goddamn theatres and
Circus.
circuses.
number 9,
Okay, trying
Hang
to
on.
get the pictures.
Throw the case.
47
Should have gone
WC.
down the third move.
Stupid circus.
Roy Slade
That's
removes
the lion tamer.
his large Stetson hat from his head and wipes away sweat from his brow with a red bandana that he has in his hip pocket. That could come up. What can I do for you, hombres?
Alright.
He's American.
He's American.
We're investigating the murder last night of 2 lions in Hyde Park. That sure is something, I
Is that
tell
what we're
you.
investigating now, Williams?
We've seen so much. We've
Yeah, but
seen
we haven't come to
horse.
the circus to ask about the dead bloke and the dogs, have we?
I've travelled the world over, from the Pecos to the Pampas, the Sierra to the Sahara. Never would I have thought that I'd have 2 of my lions murdered in the capital of the civilized world.
So his lions.
Never can tell, pilgrims. It actually says it.
Oh my god.
So they were your lions? No, duh, Wiggins. Fucking hell. Well, they were for the show. A lot of the acts are independent. They join up with my show for a while, then can go their own way.
Hang on. Roy Slade. Is it? What was the lion tamer's name? That wasn't.
It's O'Neill.
No,
O'Neill.
it was O'Neill.
Well, let's get to that. Let's get to that. Others have been with me for years. The lions were owned by Barry O'Neill.
They said his.
Oh,
they said it was
Baz.
his. Hang on, he said it was his
Bill
lions.
Bruce.
But the lions were actually.
No, he just
No,
meant
he
he
said
just
they
meant
come
like
with
they're
me.
part of his
Oh,
show.
so
Like
they
they're
are
not his.
Barry
They're
O'Neill's,
Baz's.
you say.
Barry O'Neill's lions. He joined up with me about 6 months ago in Marseille. That's in France, you know.
Oh my god! What a dick!
Mr. O'Neill around? We'd like to talk with him. He's in the hospital across the river. St. Thomas, I think.
St. Thomas!
Barry O'Neill.
Top to the line of the bed! I mean, back in the bed!
I need to talk to you, Mr. O'Neill. I don't know.
Someone look at that.
You sold out your own kind, O'Neill.
While
Name
we
the green pen.
Here we go.
Have the green pen.
While we were unloading the ship yesterday, one of the cases broke loose. Crates, sorry,
Very
broke
nice.
loose and landed on Barry. Broke both his legs. He'll be laid up for a while. Poor Barry. I mean, poor me. Barry's act was one of the main draws of the show. He could sure handle those cats.
My draws on the show.
He caught them himself in Africa. He was bringing the lions to the continent when we met him in Marseille, and I talked him into joining the show. So he's actually quite proficient at handling.
Is that Marseille, France?
Mars, that's in France. So that was the first time you met, O'Neill? Oh no. The first time we met was back in '84, on my first trip in Africa.
We had rampant sex.
We were in a bar in
We discovered
Zanzibar.
this little drive.
Zanzibar.
We're lovers, don't you know?
Did they actually meet in Zanzibar?
His beautiful legs are
In a bar in Zanzibar.
In a bar in Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. Who was it who said Zanzibar is a cesspool of wickedness, oriental in its appearance? Mohammedan is its religion, Arabian in its morals. Whoever said it was right. Great place. I loved it. Well, anyway.
is mental.
Well, anyway, Barry was bringing ivory out of
He's an ivory dealer.
Which wasn't that illegal back then.
out of Vokonago. So VK.
What?
Who was it's Congo, but spelled with VK.
So hang on. Who was dealing? Roy Slade was dealing ivory.
No, Barry was bringing ivory out of. Or it might be U Congo, like U Congo.
How do you spell
Well,
it?
it's not going to be in the fucking directory.
U
We're
or
okay.
K,
You, sorry.
U or V, and then
Go
it's
to the
Kongo.
embassy.
That'll be.
Don't worry about it.
Just write it down.
Just put African place.
UKONONGO.
UK
Trying to build up a nest egg to put together. Sorry, I've been on the sarsaparilla to put himself together an expedition to capture live animals. That was why I was in Africa, to get animals. Don't you know? That's in Africa. I was
looking for a clue token.
I have been. The raid in Spain on nearly on the plane.
You've got your next fiasco character.
Yes. Roy Slade, African hunter.
Go and make me a cup of tea in the kitchen. That's in the
How
kitchen.
did you know?
Tea, buddy?
I had been running a Wild West show, but there were too many.
In Africa.
But there were too many other Wild West shows in the States.
Oh.
So I came up with the idea of an African show. So I saw Barry from time to time in my travels around Africa.
That's in
That's in
Africa.
Africa.
That's in the world, don't you?
Wiggins sighs. Who else helps him with the lions? No one is able to get near those lions except Barry. They'll take your head off.
By only being.
He has a boy, Mabudo.
Boy, oh
This is the guy with the little feet.
Didn't say little.
surprised.
It said
Barefoot.
barefoot.
Yeah,
And he didn't say small child feet.
Mabudo.
How am I spelling it?
Mabudo. Look him up in the directory.
Maybe he's a man
Maybe
boy.
he has his own house.
No, he does not have his own
I'm
house.
having a look.
He doesn't have shoes.
Who helps him, but he's afraid of those lions.
You could have shot the lions in fear.
No, several
wait,
times with a
wait,
medium caliber gun.
Barry's
Yeah,
wife
sorry.
travels with him,
Oh my god,
And
Barry's
he's-
got a wife as well.
and is part of the act. There is actually an O'Neill with a woman's name.
do?
She never gets in the cage though, just walks around outside looking pretty.
Yeah,
She
there's
does
a
that
barrel.
quite well.
Oh my! She's in my bed, don't you know?
Where are they now? Mary, his wife,
Mary's the wife.
Oh.
is
Whoa.
staying with Barry's parents here in London.
Hang on, O'Neill. Irish.
Yeah.
O'Neill.
There's going to be the Irish is going to be
Because Mary O'Neill is a very
So
Catholic
hang on.
name.
Barry's wife Mary
She's
Is
staying
living with Barry's
parents.
parents in London.
Oh.
Living
Does it
with.
say
I like how Mabudo is now a sign.
there's Carol O'Neill and then Philip O'Neill, but they're both at different addresses.
Oh.
Fractured family.
Living with Barry's parents.
I haven't seen Mabudo today. Don't know where you can find that little devil.
Does it say that? Oh my god.
That little black devil. Well, I gotta get back to work.
That's in London, you know.
Lots to be done before opening tonight.
That's later, don't you know?
Let me know if you find out anything. Just one more question, Mr. Slade. Do you know where the lines are now? No, I have no idea. Well, we do, you prick. They're taxidermist, you twat.
Can you imagine though? Like, he doesn't even say what he was doing. You know what we did? He was sweating and he took off his hat. What was he doing? Just pointing at places on the globe.
Jesus. Right. Is Yukon in there? No.
No.
That's in
Right.
Africa, you know.
Why don't we go and speak to
The hospital.
Bionic Berry?
So you got. So we've got Mary O'Neill living with
St.
parents
James's.
in London. You've got what?
Hey Barry,
Well, I've got
I will in the cricket on my
Carol
legs.
O'Neill.
Barry Carroll.
CARROLL.
Barry
I was in Roy Carroll.
is in...
Carroll.
Tell me,
And
Mr.
that's at
O'Neill,
14.
have you ever heard the saying,
W.
14
a crate will only fall
and
on
then
a
what else?
murderer?
And then
No.
there's Philip
No, I have not.
O'Neill at 9WC.
That's in France.
If we asked, if you went to see Barry, it might eliminate one of the O'Neills.
He's at St Thomas's, yeah.
So what was the other one? Philip.
Philip at 9.
It is, yeah, we should just go and speak to him
14
first.
NW and 9
Because he'll say,
Say
what? He'll say, my
Is that where
way.
the hospital is? 2 locations?
No. Those are the
Hospitals
only-
at 2 locations.
those are
Wait,
the
have you
only-
written down where the hospital is?
Hospital's
Yes.
29.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right,
I found it.
go on then. Are we hospitaling Jack?
I'm right.
I want to go back to the circus. I want to talk to him again.
My name's Roy
If I did
Slade.
it, I'd just do it as a Matthew McConaughey accent. That's in France, don't you know?
Where we going? Hospital.
Do we go and see Barry?
It's up to you, Jack. That's your name, don't you know?
Yeah, let's go and see Barry. Let's test my Irish accent.
Yay.
Hey, fucking top of the morning. I've had both my legs broken, you fucking twat.
Ben works for Beasts of War, an Irish-based
I'm
company.
allowed to do this. Yes.
What's the hospital? St Thomas's?
St.
Yeah,
Thomas,
St.
and
Thomas's.
it's 29 SE.
SD.
Oh my...
You and the Porkies.
Right, now, Mabuda, how does Mabuda help in a
This
lion
one's massive
show
as well.
when he's
Oh,
scared of lions?
They're dead by this point.
So what's the show gonna be? Just her walking around a cage?
Just walking around a cage of dead lions.
No, but I'm saying Mabudo was
scared
probably
as
the
well.
one at the...
No, I know, but like, what did he do in a show about
Here we
lions
go,
when he
right.
was scared of lions?
Maybe we find out. Maybe he's at
Here
the
we
hospital
go.
with him.
Go then.
Oh, my master!
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Is it really long?
Yes.
Oh.
We are walking down the long, whitewashed corridors of St. Thomas. Not appropriate music. Looking for room 214.
That's the room, you
Our
know.
request for help from one of the white-clad nurses evokes an expression of disgust.
There's a lot of whites around here.
You will find Mr. O'Neill in the first room around the corner. Him and that savageries.
Oh,
Disgrace some night.
probably Mary O'Neill.
Some night he'll go on a rampage and kill us all.
Well, they have said the white
that?
one.
Killed us all, it probably means lift up their dresses.
No,
Kill-
you think
no, kill.
killed us all.
No, it's kilt.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
How is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but no, it won't be. Sorry,
He's saying the Mabudo's going to go and kill him.
Mabudo is...
So,
But-
Mabudo, if he's not a little kid, then maybe
but-
he is
but
there.
she's a massive racist.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
Yeah.
racist.
she's working in a white.
She's a product of her
Very
time.
white.
Maybe she
And-
just really hates giving directions.
He's in there, right to the corridor! With that outburst over, she throws a quick glance over her shoulder and hurries down the hall. The first door...
The first door!
I sounded like the horse. The first door turns out to be 2 and 4. Our knock gains us entrance. In the bed lies a man with both his legs in casts and hanging in traction. Oh God. He's doing a new act.
He won't let me down!
O'Neill pushes himself up so he can see us over his casts. His small eyes look us over for a moment. He then turns his head towards
Harry.
an alcove to his right, and he says something that sounds like, Jesus, I've got to try and speak. Mabudo, Madowa, Kasaki, Donwa.
Oh, good work.
Kawasaki.
Again, we have no idea what's written on that page, so you can
This
basically say.
incantation brings forth a small black man, barefooted and shirtless. His thick
That's the guy
black
then.
curly hair is topped with a headdress of bones and feathers. Oh dear. He fixes his large
So racist.
He fixes his large eyes upon us as his hand reaches for a wooden tube tucked into his belt. Poison dart!
Wow.
His body ready to spring.
Oh my god.
Mr. O'Neill, could we talk to you for a moment about your lines? We're
You
investigating
changed, my
their
wing is a
murder.
lot deeper than yours.
Well, my Royce Slade would have been Matthew Mabodo, Sakawamo. This command relaxes the black man, and he squats next to O'Neill's bed, but his eyes never leave us. You're from the police? No, but we would like to ask you a few questions.
About your
No full
boy.
stop. Those were your lions that were murdered, were they not? So I've been told, but as you can see, I'm in no shape to go look at them. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know where they are.
Well, luckily we bought them.
Like, who the fuck? Someone has stolen these lions and
Do you
having
know?
them stuffed.
Do you know why anyone would want to murder your lions? Look, I told you, I don't know anything. Now, if you're not from the police, get out and leave me alone.
That's
Mabudo!
that's very
Saunoa! Well, if you don't wish our help, Mr. O'Neill, we'll just wish you a good day, says Wiggins as we back out the door.
Fuck!
Well, they've
There's
been
some-
really, really defensive.
There's some bullshit going
Right,
on
so
here.
now we know
Mabudo
Mabudo was
is
at
battle.
the crime scene.
Yes.
Well, we've pieced that together
Hang
with
on,
the best
whoa!
logic.
Oh, so, wait. So Mabudo was at the crime scene, but obviously O'Neill wasn't.
No, 'cause
but
he
I
got
reckon
injured.
it was his wife.
Yeah, maybe they were tired of doing the Lion show. The only way to possibly end the show is to
thing is,
murder.
Mutually assisted suicide.
Annoyingly, although that gives us where someone was, who was at the scene, it also is kind of a dead end.
Did we ever come up with a location for Sherman, the guy who took the
Yeah,
Yeah.
lions to the...
There was a
This is
show.
so
No,
weird,
no,
isn't it?
the
Like,
crime-
it's
yeah,
weird.
Yeah, come up
Yeah.
with a show
Like, he just
location.
nicked those lions.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like when they're dead,
6cc.
their
6cc
owner no longer
there was
owns
a
them.
Sherman at 6cc.
Like,
yeah.
I bet a dead lion would be
Because
worth
I think it was
Yeah.
just because he just said old Sherman.
Old Sherman. But it just makes, like, there has to be a reason why nobody knows where those lions are.
But
It is
Sherman
weird.
knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, but Sherman took them to taxidermist.
Old Sherman Elton.
I did say Elton, yeah.
Yeah, 6cc.
I think we should go and stick to these other O'Neills.
Sure.
Yeah, annoyingly though, that didn't give us.
I think that was helpful.
No, but he didn't give us an answer about which O'Neill to follow.
No, there's
No.
two O'Neills. That's the annoying.
Well, it's no problem. They're not both going to be in the book, are they?
They are.
Yeah.
No. They're
Oh,
not
no,
both
Oh,
in
yeah.
that book.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Only the one that's real will be
So
there.
what is there? 14 NW.
Well, for a start, we shouldn't go to the circus.
Are we going to
Alright. Them lions in the jungle, the mad jungle. The lions.
That
Lions
is in
are
there.
dying.
And 9.
When you die, you go to dead. You're dead, you know.
That's in heaven, you know.
Hang on then.
Ooh, who
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Which
Carol.
one? We're going to Carol O'Neill. We're going to the mother.
Carol O'Neill.
So she's in there then, yeah?
Look, there's two
No,
O'Neills.
but she's in there.
Yes.
Oh,
Pick
good
her up
call.
one.
Good call.
Yes, really loud.
No, it's gone now, thanks.
Yeah, he's going to sneeze really loud.
Sneeze of a guilt.
Mary O'Neill, which is his wife,
Yes.
sees us into the sitting room of her in-laws' home.
Can you do a woman cockney accent better than me?
It
It's
is,
Irish.
easy to see, no, it is easy to see that she would be an asset to her husband's act, even if she didn't enter the
An
cage.
ass.
Be quiet.
Mary's talking.
Even if she didn't enter the cage. She is a beautiful woman in her late 20s, full-figured, fair of skin, with flowing auburn hair. Her mother-in-law is with her, and her 60-odd years have not faded her natural beauty.
60 children. You're going to say 60 children?
We should just keep hanging out here. Alright.
How can Wiggins make a quick bob? By shagging Mrs. O'Neill.
What do you think happens to a woman who reaches 60? She just pays random detectives.
Wiggins for a second.
How can I help you? Asked Mary. Alter, we introduce ourselves. What? Alter.
Alternatively, they introduced.
Alter, we introduce ourselves. We were wondering if you could tell us anything about the death of your husband's lions. No, I can't.
Oh,
Isn't it the strangest thing? I've travelled all over the world with Barry in the 2 years since we've been married.
Ooh, they've only been married 2 years. That's pretty recent.
And to think that this would happen in London, it makes no sense to me. Well, all I can say is that I hope this will change Barry's plans, and you will stay in London where you belong, says the older Mrs. O'Neill.
Wow.
No life for a
She
civilised
did
man traipsing around all those
Oh.
I think it's heathen countries.
Heathen.
Countries. 10 years is long enough. Time he settled down like his father and raised a family. I'm sure Carol could get him a job at Rudges.
What time are you spelling that?
Rudges. I'd like to have one of my
That
sons
isn't
nearby.
That isn't, I've seen that.
I don't think it'll come up.
Oh, Mom, I can't just see Barry in a regular job, living in a flat with Mabudo as our butler. He wouldn't last a week.
He killed the butler! Again! Tell him to stop!
There's a Rudge singer.
That savage, that godless little man, what people must think. Well, neither of your sons has ever cared much for what people think. Ever since Barry saved him from those lions and nursed him back to life, Mabudo's been at Barry's side.
Wow.
Face it, Mom, your sons were born with wanderlust in their blood.
So there's another O'Neill.
That could be the Phil.
But you know they love you.
Who's Phil?
There's another
There's
O'Neill.
another O'Neill.
Yes, I know. They're wild but good at heart. Just a little of the Irish devil in them, that's all. Like their father when he was young. I'm sorry, what is that about that you want to know? Well, what are your plans now? I'm not sure. We were to go on with Slade to Paris in 3 weeks.
That's
Yeah,
in
he did.
France.
He did say that, yeah.
But with the lions dead and Barry laid up in the hospital, I don't know what we'll do. Barry was in no shape to talk about it yesterday. Now with the lions dead, I just don't know. I'll talk to Barry about it today when I see him. In fact, I should be going there now, if you excuse me. Of course. We hope everything works out. Thank you. Are you coming, Mum? Yes, dear.
Oh, bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks to bollocks and bollocks.
Are we sure we don't want to go to the stables?
There is a Rudge as a stable.
But he's not at that stable.
No, but that's where they said he could have given them a job.
What the hell is going on?
This might be where you want to go and talk to Sherlock about stuff, though.
Possibly, it's
Well,
Alex Cool.
they're Irish, and there is a lot of Irish.
There's an Irish
here.
society. There's an Irish social club.
There is an Irish social club.
Yeah, but they don't live here, do
You
they?
walk in and they talk about how one of them shot a lion 400 times in the head. Oh shit! We didn't mean to talk
I
when
mean,
you're here.
what does killing the lions achieve? It stops his show. Who would want to stop his show? Mabudo, maybe. But
Why?
he seems
Why
really...
Mabudo?
Because he hates the lions. He hates lions.
Scared of the lion.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
But
yes.
it's pretty established.
Have you got the
He's
book?
pretty freaking aggressive.
Did you write down
But
Rudges?
why would Mabudo,
No.
with his blow...
Rudges is a stable.
with his blow dart or whatever... and why would they poison this random guy?
Where? Where's Rogers?
I think that's like an
Well,
It's
Rudges-
in the same area as
If
the
Rudges
Boar.
is the stables, that must be where the cart came